Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe.
Shri Vilapa Kusumanjali, verse number 8. O Swamini, my mistress Radhe, the heart of this maidservant constantly burns in a great fire of separation from you.
One thing. When separation happens in life, separation only happens when I become close to someone. Here is the word, oh my mistress, oh my Swamini. Only you for me. Then hearts burn for Swami. It's not possible without relation to happen. It's possible only when we have a relation and love for that person. Even in the material world, we burn, my heart is burning for someone where I have a relation and really intense love with that. It's a natural, it's a spiritual, Swami service is nature of the soul. It's the nature of the living entity. Because, oh my material thing, oh my house, oh my dear car, oh my dear money, I am burning for, if not coming, I am burning here. If I am not getting right material desire fulfilled, I burn for that. Right or not? We suffer, why not we are getting this? When this will not change, how I will burn for my Ishtadev or my goal of my life? Not possible. So I have to change my way of relationship. We want to be too much material, okay? I agree, because my material body is there. If I have a material body, and material body has a senses, door and windows, right? And when door window is there, means the door is open all the time. Not one time I use my door, this life 60, 70 years, but I am using so many life with the door and windows only. I don't know other taste out of door and windows. My senses taste to be gone. Not this life. Before was maybe human life, before was my animal life. That time only I taste with my door and window, means with my senses, only to enjoy myself. So this attitude to change is only two ways. Yesterday we are talking with Suniti, then it comes in my heart how to, what was the question you asked? I forget.
And the three reasons for Mahaprabhu's appearance.
Yeah.
In the morning,
And second also, that I said that
Pranay, it was the
Pranay. Pranay means what? What is meaning of Pranay? Pranay means a meeting In the meeting time, how exchange is happening? Kissing, embracing, and more and more and more and more can happen. And when I don't have the relishment of that divine pranay, with divine consciousness, how I will feel separation for that? So, pranay means not only meeting point, in the separation, how is relishment is happening. How the meeting time happens and how in the separation, how much is the feelings is growing for that moment. Always the Priya and Pritam is fixed on that. There is nothing other thinking is there. No, if thinking other coming, again mind is going there. 24/7 is happening. That is bhajan kriya. You know? Bhajan kriya means all time my mind, balat means automatic going that way. I try to bring out for material thing, but is going back there. The time was that when I was trying to bring from material thing to spiritual thing, is not going there. It's a mind. What do you say? Gurudev say, Narayan Maharaj say, is a chitta vritti. Vritti. Vritti is a circle. No? Vritti is a circle. And chitta is the mind. Which circle this mind is moving? Mind is moving material circle or spiritual circle. It's not a stop, one pointed. It's moving. So chitta vritti means where is the circle? You have a circle where your mind is moving on. And spiritual life is your where the mind is moving on. So, Manasiksha is one book of Raghunath Das Goswami. He is a Pariyojana Acharya. And he writes the Manasiksha. Why? Because my friend, mind. Means mind, before I am thinking you are my enemy, so you never help me. But you are my friend. If you help, my life can change. I need your help. To change my life. Please help me. This was only a prayer to the mind. Manasiksha. So why to need help from the mind? Because you will bring that circle. Chitta vritti, you will make mind. Chitta vritti. So to help myself, we are doing this spiritual development and coming to Vrindavan. Why? To change my chitta vritti. To be in bhajan kriya. What bhajan kriya? Oh my dear Swami. Because I want to change my chitta vritti in the lotus feet of Swami Radhika. Why Radhika? Why Radhika? Why not Krishna? If you keep in mind of Krishna, then what will happen? You will be always trying to know the Supreme God. And know and know and know and know that who is the God, and doubts will come if your material desire is not fulfilled. And he will create the doubt that you go in material world. Never doubt will fulfill, and you will believe and not believe. You will believe for 1 hour, and after 1 hour you will forget that I am so, God exists. You will think I have to do. I am the independency will come. Because Prabhupada writes, the soul has three natures. One is independent, very independent, like a supreme personality, Godhead. His super soul is very independent. The soul has get this nature. I am conditional. I am conditioned with my senses, my door and windows. And marginal, ping pong. Sometimes I want to think of the spiritual thing, and 1 hour after material enjoyment searching for. So both nature is there. Ping pong nature is also there. Condition is there. And how I can remove this condition? Nobody can remove. In this condition we have to go on. But only this depends on two things. One is the kripa. Kripa, mercy. One is no offense. If I not do offense to anyone, it's also mercy can come. And third is bhajan. If you do bhajan only and you offense, bhajan is no meaning. But bhajan can help you that you change yourself to not do offense to others. And you only live in the mercy. This bhajan can improve us. But three things is very important. Kripa. Without kripa, bhajan also not happen. If mercy is not there, bhajan will not happen. You will lose the taste. If offense will happen, bhajan will not give you taste. And then we have to do more and more bhajan. Mahaprabhu said, one time only we have to chant Krishna. Why we chant so much? One time. Because we do so much offenses and not wait for the mercy, we don't receive the mercy. So it takes time for bhajan. The moment when the mercy will come and we will not do offense to others, automatically it will start flowing. And what will happen? We will reach to the highest way. So why Krishna is only not what is the business? To know you only. To develop relation with you is more important. Huh? To know you only is important. When knowing you is the knowledge, we need philosophy for knowing you. You need your books about your life to know you or to find out about you is important. But when I have a relation with you, means knowledge ends, love starts. Is a relation. When knowledge we are want to know, then love not start. I am trying to know you. So Krishna alone you want to know. And when love starts, then you want to know who is the highest lover. And then I want to learn the highest lover, how to get this love from her. So we go to Gurudev. Gurudev, you are some lover, you have. Gurudev said, no, I'm just small. Go to Radhika. Radhika has only one-pointed love. Go and receive this mercy from her. And then Pariyojana Acharya Raghunath Das Goswami is telling that this, read again.
Oh Swamini, my mistress Radhe.
Oh my Swamini, oh my boss, oh my everything. You are my everything. You are Swamini, you are mistress, you are the boss. You are my goal. Yeah.
The heart of this maidservant.
I am your maidservant. I want to serve you. I don't know any love. I don't know how to cook. But I want to become your maidservant. I don't know how to clean, but I want to become your maidservant. But I desire only to serve you because you are the goddess of love. And some drop of love will come inside me. And I can feel it. Without that love, I am very dry, only material box with my doors and windows, enjoying my material senses. And my material mind is giving more and more suffering to live in this material body. And I am totally fixed like a box. In a box, like a material. No feeling I have. Because I practice no feeling. And I want to be your servant. This material person want to be your servant, you know. I'm so fallen. By your association, some drop of your divinity of love will come. My material understanding will become divine. Your touch. So I want to be your small child. Right?
The heart of this maidservant constantly burns.
Burns. When I see that I'm so useless, but I want to become your maidservant. Why? Only one thing, when I will get chance to serve you. I try to be in my spiritual Sarupa identity. Again I come back to my senses and body. My Chittavriti is out. how I can bring back to you and serve you. When this time will come, what is the sloka? Gurudev always telling Narayan Maharaj, Tvayavasmi, Tvayavasmi. I was one day very surprised. Why he said, I am yours, I am yours, I am yours. I was little shocked because I listened from others that Chandravali said, Krishna, I am yours. I am yours. So, Krishna, I need the sari, I need your association, I need this. And Swami says, you are mine. You are mine. So I have to take care of you. I have no problem what you like to do, but you are mine. This is my name. But why Gurudev say, I am yours, I am yours? Now I understand. Is the Chandravali mood? Not. My sadhak, they have mood is the Chandravali mood. I am living in my material body and senses. This is Chandravali mood. Because that time I am suffering to go to my spiritual Sarup identity. I want to live in my Sarup identity. Then I say, Swami, I am yours. I am yours. I am yours. Why you are keeping me out of that? Why I am living in my material body? I am yours. I am yours. I cannot live without you. I am yours. And when I go in my sarup, always in the service of Swami, then I say, my Swami. Without sarup, you cannot say you are mine. You cannot. This is Swami is telling to Krishna, you are mine, because we cannot say you are mine because we are not in my sarupa, spiritual form. You understand? Because he is telling, I am yours because I am in bodily identity. My body, my senses, my ego is so heavy that I don't want to leave it. Then I pray to Swami, I am yours, Swami. I want to be your maidservant, but why I am suffering in my material consciousness? Change my chittavritti. I am running only in this circle. I want to serve you. So make me qualified to enter in my sarup, that I can say you, and you give me the service to do. And without sarup, you will never give me service in material body. External service you will give me. I need your help, Swami. I'm praying for this in my material consciousness. Here is in Sarup consciousness. Go on.
The heart of this maidservant constantly burns.
Burning. This is the Sarup consciousness. Go on.
in a great fire of separation from you.
Separation. Because I am doing to you. It is Sarup identification. And one identification of my material body I do. And that is very heavy and prominent to me, important for me. My senses are important. I want to use my senses. That is very important factor for me. My ego is a very important factor for me. I want to be there. I am a sannyasi, so I have to be like this. Ego. So discover me. Mahaprabhu said, I am not a sannyasi. Why? Because he said, I am a dasanudas of Radha. Gopi, not Radha, Gopi. Gopi Bharata. You see? It's not clear Radha, but Gopi Bhav. That is the reality to practice in our life. Go on.
Being thus afflicted and crying with great love, I lament in the following verses. In the first 3 verses of his Vilapa Kusumanjali, Srila Raghunath Das Goswami offered prayers in his spiritual identity.
In spiritual identity means Sarupa Avesh. One is Sadhaka Avesh, my material Avesh. One is Sarupa Avesh. Huh?
Mike.
Oh, I'm sorry. One is a Sadhaka Avesh, is a material identification. And one is a Sarupa Avesh, my spiritual identification. And we can check it. So what is the problem in this? If I will not check myself, I cannot improve myself. When you talk in your sadhaka avesh, you watch, wow, my dear, my senses and body and mind and my ego is how dancing on me. If I will not take myself, who will take me? And when you are relishing your sarupa avesh, you enjoy with that. How relishing, how beautiful, you cannot imagine. It's a bliss in life when the sarupa avesh, 1 minute is passing, 1 hour is passing, and long time you are living there. It's a fortunate moment of the life. You live in the bed, or you sit in the toilet, or you take the bath in the Jamuna. Any time Sarupa Avesh can come and you can relish the bliss of the best moment of your life in Sarupa Avesh. That's a Samadhi stage. Samadhi. Dhyan. Dharan. Smaran, Dhyan, Dharan, Samadhi. Smaran. First you start a Smaran. Then a Smaran make a Dhyan. Dhyanas, you have always this in mind. And Dharan means you accept this. Dharan, you living in this. And that is the stage of Samadhi. And that is your spiritual avesh. Is a Samadhi stage of the person when he is in Sarupavish. Asmaran, Dhyan, Dharan, Samadhi. Asmaran. How you say in English?
Remembrance.
Remembrance. Asmaran, Dhyan. What is meditation?
Meditation.
Dharan means acceptance. Accept dharan means you cover with that mood.
Is it dharan or varan?
Dharan, varan is the same word.
Same word.
Same thing, dharan or varan. Varan or dharan means I accept it.
You live in this.
Living in this. And by living in this mode, that is samadhi. Sahaja. Somebody's closed eyes go to the samadhi meditation, and they are, you see, many are open eyes, they are in samadhi stage. And that's it. Sarupavish, Radhe Radhe. You have to understand, I see this. I was seeing my Gurudev was in that, always he is in this stage. I was feeling Narayan Maharaj also in Samadhi, in his Sarup all the time. I see Anantas Babaji meeting so many times, he was Samadhi. Vinod Baba, you go to Vinod Baba, he is always in Samadhi. He is giving to the toffee to the monkey and the children, but he is in Samadhi stage. His stage like a very always fixed one point. This is a kripa, Sahaja kripa. Much. So we have to associate the person like Mahajans. We say Mahajan. What is Mahajan? This is Mahajan who is living in the highest vibration. Read this one.
So Srila Raghunath Das Goswami offers prayers in his spiritual identity. And from this verse on, he will offer one flower-like lamentation after the other to Srimati Radharani's lotus feet.
Yeah.
Absorbed in his spiritual identity.
बेटी की शादी की थी जिठानी
अच्छे हैं
बढ़िया कल आई थी
बलवान उनसे दर्शन किया
कर लेंगे अभी करेंगे
अभी प्रसाद पाके जाने थोड़ी देर में प्रसाद
कोई नहीं
And from this verse on, he will offer one flower-like lamentation after the other to Srimati Radharani's lotus feet. Absorbed.
Again, disturbance.
In the first three verses, Srila Raghunath Das Goswami offered prayers in his spiritual identity.
First, prayer to spiritual identity. What a beautiful. You know, first I know prayer to Swami. How I will reach there? I pray to my spiritual identity, my Sarup. Please help me that come out from the material to your spiritual identification. Oh Gurudev, please help me that I can realize my spiritual Sarup is existing inside me. First I pray this. How I can pray to Swami if my existence is not there for Swami? Honest, you understand why we talk about Krishna only? Because nobody can talk about Swami without a spiritual identity.
Without relation.
And identity, not that relation, how can possible? First I have to pray, read. Wow, so nice. We are missing with this. Go on.
In the next 3 verses, he prays in his external identity.
Yeah.
And from this verse on, he will offer one flower-like lamentation after the other to Srimati Radharani's lotus feet, absorbed in his spiritual identity of Rati or Tulsi Manjari. Now he is in Samadhi, this absorption.
No. Beginning, I will not understand. I cannot explain it.
In the first 3 verses, Srila Raghunath Das
Which 3
Goswami
verses?
Of whole Vilapa Kusumanjali Guru.
Yeah.
because now we are in verse 8. So in the first verses, he offered prayers in his spiritual identity, means also speaking to Rupa Manjari. Then in the next 3 verses, he was in his external identity, then he was praying to Lord Chaitanya. And then from this verse on,
You say that in 3 verses he was praying in his spiritual identity. And 3 verses he is praying to Lord Chaitanya.
External, that means.
External identity.
Sadhaka vision.
You see? Sadhaka base, you can pray to Chaitanya. Sorry, you giving me so much mercy, Suniti, I cannot pray. In sadhaka ways you can pray to Chaitanya, but Siddha Avastha you have to take the shelter of Radha and Krishna. And why sadhaka ways Chaitanya? Because Radha and Krishna is inside there. That to understand, and when you will not understand that Radha Rani is there, the love is there, and love is teaching to the Krishna, Krishna is come to learn the love from Radha, then you don't understand Chaitanya. The first reason of appearance of Chaitanya is to relish. Krishna wants to relish the mood, the flavor of Radhika. Means mood and flavor of Radhika, he wants to learn this.
He does not know how.
He don't know, he is a foreigner for this. He is a student of Radhika. And he covered himself with Radha that I will never listen out of Radhika anything. Even I will not dream out of Radha anything. I will not behave anything without love. This is a very heavy sadhana, my dear. If when out of love means only talking of philosophy, not in behavior you have to talk. With your enemy you cannot behave like an enemy to him. You cannot. We have to practice with a love and kindness, service. You cannot do. If you want to develop your Siddha Deha, you have to behave like that. Krishna himself said, I covered with Radha, no outside thinking. Only that mood I want. I am very naughty, but I covered with Radha. I don't want to go out from Radha. And this covering is a mood of dasi, that I want to be your shelter and be always with you. And this is the Chaitanya. Krishna is teaching as a Chaitanya to always be with Radha, with his feeling and covered with Radha in her mood. Then you will be really following to Krishna's teaching as the Chaitanya want to say. And this is Manjari Bhav, this is Radha Dasyam. He become Radha Dasi and he is teaching to us. This is his gift, Chaitanya gift, my dear. But it can be possible only in sadhak deha. Again, when you come in siddha deha, then you have to enter in Radha Rashya. So, Yogpit of Chaitanya is Srivasagar. And from sadhak deha, you enter from that
Into
to Brajam,
no.
Brajam, Brajadham, Vrindavan Dham. In Radha Krishna service. So now, yes.
This full transcendental absorption in Radha's maid-servanthood has now completely swallowed all his other absorptions.
Swallow all other objects. He's a maidservant. When all other desire is finished, right? This desire when come, other desire will finish, my dear. And if not finished, then this desire not come. Hidden path of devotion. If you have a greed, beg, borrow, steal. Then other desire is gone. You only one pointed in Rasgulla that I will all eat now. If I have no money, but I like so much, now I will take it. But I will eat just now. I cannot wait this Rasgulla. Beg somebody, friend, your beg, borrow, or steal the money and eat. Why you bother? This is the way of the Raga Bhakti. Beg, borrow and steal. If somebody has this sweetness, somebody has this sarup, steal it from me. What is the problem?
You have to be bold to steal, Gurudev.
Yeah. You have to. You have a greed for that. Bold, no. Greedy can do this. But if I have no greed, why I will take money? Next time when I will come, then I will eat it. No, never. They are all stealers. All the Mahajans, they steal. You see? Raghunath Das Goswami's name, you see, they steal. Rupa Goswami, they are all stealers. They are so greedy. We cannot be a greedy like him. Sanatan Goswami, they are so greedy and greedy, no? We know the greedy. We have a greed of so many things in material world. They are real greedy. They are real stealers. They steal from Mahaprabhu. They associate with Chaitanya and they beg, borrow and steal and come to Vrindavan. It's go. Begging. And they got the Gunjamala and Govardhan Sila. One is putting the very top class of blanket. Mahaprabhu say he throw it. They have a greed for that. If a greed happens, you can imagine who can go in the so nice position and leave and going for forest, for suffering without food. Is a greed to bring him? Is it not greed? We have no greed. If you have, he said that you have a greed, beg, borrow and steal. Leave all your religious principles. Religious principle is not good to steal somebody. But here you have to, beyond religious act and rules and regulations. Go on. Sorry.
His external absorption is also not mundane.
He is not mundane.
Because he is an eternal associate of Mahaprabhu.
If he is the eternal associate of Mahaprabhu, they are, but we are not. Because we don't know Chaitanya. They are Radha and Krishna. We think only Krishna doing. We don't know about Chaitanya, that he is the Krishna, come to learn Radha's bhav, feelings.
Continue.
Now, as per the director's order, I cannot go after artist. My directors, I'm a retired man. I have to follow instruction of the temple directors.
Jai Jai Shri Ram.
Tomorrow. But you can sit. My request is this. You all sit. You want to be a religious or spiritual?
First question.
Yeah. If you not want to be spiritual, a student has to be first what smarana. You have to smarana. And if you want to smarana, sit here and discuss your feeling. And if you have a desire, then I will say more deep things. Without asmaran, what is second? Asmaran? Dhyana will not come.
The deep meditation.
Your chitta vritti will never change. And if your chitta vritti will not change, nothing will happen. Your chitta vritti, I say something, you think something. I say spiritual thing, you will think material thing. What will happen then? It will not work. I will discuss something and you will fight with others, then it will not work because Chittavati out to you. So my dear, without sitting, without sharing, and this is the sharing thing, is not a teaching. I cannot teach. I am a student. A student can teach. I am learning. Today I learned from her that Chaitanya is only in Sadhak Deha you can do this. Sadhana. Now I learn. Every moment I am learning in my life. Radhana, please, they started. They will calculate me. I'm worried with actors. Radhe Radhe Govinda